welcome to Limitless Podcast. It's your girl, Christian.
It's Asia.
We are here to talk about the topic of dating today. Remember, Limitless Podcast is limitless conversations as it relates to womanhood. We're in a limitless season in our life, so we definitely want to encourage you all to do the same, be the same. Let's be great, whether you're man or female, but we really want to empower our women to keep this thing limitless and keep going. So, Asia, what's up? How you feeling?
I'm good today.
Hi, you good?
It's been a good week. I've been productive. I had balance. I've made it to the gym today. Oh, no, I'm lying, y'all. I made it to the gym yesterday. I planned on making it to the gym today, but I didn't. But it's a good week. You know, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk about this because this has been a struggle. Let's talk.
Well, okay, she wanted to get right to it. I'm doing good too, Sheena X. I'm doing great.
Sorry.
Life is good.
How's being a fiance? You made it past the dating stage.
What's today? Today, Thursday.
Yeah.
I climbed over the hump of parenthood being hard yesterday, but I'm good. I'm feeling great. Like I said, I actually in this season, after we did our first episode, I was like, you know what? This is more so speaking to me too in this season. I really feel limitless, and I went and looked up the word limitless, and it's without limits, and it talked about limitless ambition, and it just came to me all the things that I've been working on. And just adding this podcast has been something else to pull me out of my shell and to create myself or be that limitless human being that I am. Like my song in college was No Limits by Israel Holton. Mm-hmm. So now to be in this season and to be living limitless and producing things and discussing new ideas, I'm excited. So this is a good week, like you said. I'm too amped. Okay, I'm too amped. So let's go back to the good week.
No, it's a good week celebrating because, hey, we got to celebrate it. We living in the moment.
I'm too amped up about it. But back to the focus. The focus here today is dating, relationships, getting back out there, having fun, enjoying yourself, even courting. We're going to talk about courting and what that is and what that looks like. And let's put this out there. None of this is scripted, y'all. This is our real raw conversation. I actually texted like, here go what we're going to talk about. And I just gave her the words, dating,
love, relationships, getting back out there. Okay.
Getting back out there was exactly what I texted.
You just added courting.
I added courting because I looked it up myself.
Yeah, you just
all right.
Leave that right there.
So define dating. Since this is touching base for you, talk to me about dating. What's up with dating?
Dating is terrible.
Oh,
let's start there. No, but dating is now. See, we living in a world now where it's just like we live in a Netflix and chill world. Text me all day what you're doing. I ain't gonna say it's never what you doing Friday. Will you have a sitter? Okay, I made plans. Pulling up, bring some flowers. You know what I'm saying?
So none of that exists, is what you're saying?
It does. No, I take that back. It does exist, but climbing those barriers, I guess, dating different guys, you gotta kind of weave and bob and weave through them. Some guys.
Okay, so let me stop you.
Okay.
Define dating. What is dating?
Dating is not keeping your eggs in one basket. You have to keep your options open and limitless. Limitless.
Using my words against me.
Yes, I am. You have to keep your options open though. You have to date different guys or different women to see what it is that you actually like. You might have a guy who might work all day, might not have much time for you. Then you might have a guy that stay at home, play the game. He got nothing but time for you, but his ambition isn't there. So you have to really balance what it is you looking for in a man or a woman. And yeah, may the best man win, after you figure out what works for you.
So that's your definition of dating.
Mm-hmm.
So what does your perfect date look like?
Ooh, my perfect date.
If you were dating someone or you're dating multiple people right now, how do you want this to look?
I want flowers when you come pick me up. I want you to assure and let me know that I'm beautiful on that day. Naturally.
Naturally beautiful.
That's an inside joke, by the way.
Y'all saw that last podcast. She told y'all she was naturally beautiful.
That was.
Y'all can see that.
That was wow. Dating. My perfect date would be you picking me up with flowers. You telling me that I'm beautiful. Dinner somewhere where we can have conversation. Don't take me to the movies. Don't take me nowhere we have to be silenced. I want to talk. I want to get in your head. I want to get to know you. I want to mess with you. I want you to do the same with me. You know, get to know me as a woman. I want you to plan a second date in your head. Just saying. But my perfect day would definitely be in the summertime, because this wintertime stuff is just...
You got a date in all seasons now. But I guess it's your perfect one. Go ahead.
This is my perfect date, though. Like, my perfect date is sunsets, beach, you know what I'm saying?
So can't nobody ask you on a date in the winter?
Yeah, but we could go to, dinner.
I guess I shouldn't have limited to your perfect date.
Yeah, I'm saying that my perfect day would be we sunsetting and stuff. We by the water, but in Michigan, because we definitely got snow. Ice skating might be fun. That'd be funny.
Okay, so here's my question for you now. So we got from her, y'all. Let's recap just real quick. Dating is being able to go out with multiple people and figuring out who grabs your attention. And that becomes that one.
Okay.
I'm asking you.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so we can date.
But you know what? Okay, I'm going to cut you off real quick. I have a problem with that. Once I get the one or somebody that I like, I put my focus into that. And it don't necessarily, I don't know. Everybody has good qualities, but it's just when I get the something that I like. That's when
it knocks everybody else out.
Kinda.
The box. Out the dating box.
It does. And that's not good, though.
Because guess what that is?
It's not good. What?
That's courting when you get to that one person.
Yeah.
So I think that might be the dilemma between people right now. So the problem with most people, I think, is that there's no conversation happening when you're focusing on that one person. So you're dating multiple people. You both are in the assumption, or that you're dating multiple people. And then all of a sudden, the female or the male feelings get really involved and they decide to focus on this one person. And now the person who's focusing on that one person while the other person dating multiple people, they all messed up and discombobulated. Yeah. Are you having that conversation, or you just end up that discombobulated person?
I'm that discombobulated person because I'm going off of assumption. I'm going off of the vibe. I'm going off of the energy. Oh, we both feeling each other. It works. Our conversations are good. So I'm more so the vibe person. I follow the vibe. Okay. So in that moment and how you make me feel, that's what I go off of.
And the vibe isn't a lie. You can follow the vibe, but there still has to be that communication piece there. Otherwise, how do you know?
I agree. I was in a situation before where I was talking to a guy. The vibe was great. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? We just worked in my head, though. But I mean, in his too, I think. But it just didn't work out. And it was just like, okay. So again, that conversation needs to be had if you want to take it to that next. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I think that question scares men or a woman too. That what are we doing? What are we? We're not anything right now. We're learning each other. So
if you want to go to Webster Dictionary, the next phase is courting. If you're dating this person or dating multiple people, yet this one person consumes all of your time, and this is a person that you want to be around. Most people are dating with the intent to see a future with them. Mm-hmm. That's courting. And the courting, you're focusing on this one person for that lifelong commitment as in marriage.
Yes.
And I think most people skip that phase or are just uneducated about that phase, and they take courting in the eyes of, okay, if we're courting, we're not having sex until getting married. That's not what it is. I wasn't expecting that response. But I think, okay, what did you think courting was before I just said it?
Courting to me is assuring that, okay, we're going out into this world as, can I say as one? As, we're not in the closet. You're not creeping through my back door. And we're not worried about, okay, we out and, did they see us? Oh, no, it's none of that.
That's in a relationship. So I guess now we didn't really flip it because we got to bring it back. You got dating?
Because why it got to be a relationship? Why it just can't be? Because listen, now we living in a world where this whole side piece thing is popular. So a lot of people are sneaking. They're coming through the back door. They we can't go here because such and such gonna be there. I don't got time for that. Is you single? Like, how single are you?
You single until you married.
What?
When you go file the paperwork, what you writing on it?
I get that.
So then, okay, let's bring it back. You got dated. Then, okay, so we had this conversation. I don't want to date nobody else. I really want to focus on you. That's in a relationship. Can we agree there?
Yeah, that's
because you had this conversation.
We canceling everybody out.
We focused on getting to know each other.
Okay.
We don't have the distractions of getting to know other people.
Okay, other people are distractions.
Okay, so now we in a relationship.
Okay.
Why you
Yeah, that was deep.
Okay, excuse my laugh. So we went from dating. When we're dating, we seeing multiple people. Now we in a relationship because we had this conversation.
Yes.
You're the person that I really want to get to know. I want to see if this is who I really want to spend my time with, who I really want to focus on. And potentially we can get to that courting phase where we're talking about, okay, I really might want to marry you. So let's see how this will go.
Mm-hmm.
And then on to marriage. Thoughts?
I think that timeline sounds about right.
Okay, so we got the timeline. Now we got to bring it back to this dating thing. I got to go back. I'm sorry.
Okay, come back.
Because you described this date.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever put together that type of date for a man? Or should the man just be pursuing and doing all this dating?
Oh, definitely not. No.
Okay, so tell me about this.
I would definitely plan a awesome date for her.
Have you?
Have I? In my head, yeah.
Okay, ladies, I'm sorry. I might come in as on the man's side. Wait, let me tell her.
Only because.
Okay, I'm listening.
I just feel like that's for, well, I can't lie. Because the way was about to say this, it would make it seem like I haven't had nobody special in my life, which is not true. But, I mean, yeah, so you could plan a nice date for a guy. Yeah, he can have a nice date too. And my nice date for a guy would be, I'm simple, I'm thoughtful, so I'll probably do a picnic or something, That's something that I always wanted done for me, so.
So what's wrong with creating that atmosphere for a guy?
Nothing. Why
haven't you done it? Why haven't you given someone what you want?
I'm getting there.
What I was about to say before I was really interrupted, women. I think it's important that we create those opportunities, not for them, but for ourselves too. You said that was something you always wanted. I would create dates that I wanted to go on and take him on it. And let's have fun together. We complain about them not planning dates, but what dates have we planned?
And see, in my head, well, I'm not going to say in my head, but see, I have to know that a guy is taking me just as serious as I'm taking him to get there. I haven't got there yet. When I get to that point, for sure, I'm definitely planning dates. I'm definitely, doing what I'm gonna give him what it is that I look for. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not there yet with a guy. So I haven't.
So do you date yourself?
Oh, all the time.
You create those opportunities for yourself and things that you wonder.
Yes, I do.
That's really important.
Yes, I do.
Because then you know what kind of dates you want from a guy.
And that's why I have not settled for the Netflix and chill, and you're not about to keep texting my phone what you're doing. You have to impress me. I want to be impressed. I want to say, girl, guess what that did?
You want to call that girl? I'm about to marry him.
My husband right here, girl. Yes.
Because I call her like, I'm going to marry him.
Yes. I want to get that same call too. But I want to give you that call. I want to, girl, can you believe what this done did? Girl, hey, Chris, guess what? In the group chat, hey, Chris, listen, guess what? I don't know. I think I might have got one. But, I got to get there.
So what's the process of getting there?
Self-love.
Oh.
You got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you won't. If you love yourself, what you accept or settle for, you won't settle at all. That's it. I don't think you will settle. You have to set the standard for yourself.
No, I agree with that. I'm just processing the self-love piece and reflecting on my own experience.
Okay, talk about it.
My season of singleness, I loved it. I enjoyed it. That's when I learned to date myself, and I got to know who I was and what I was capable of and what I wasn't willing to settle for. So you're right. You get to know, you know, and I was, again, did I say what I was capable of? That was a big piece. Like, because if I can do X, Y, and Z for me, why do I need you? And it's not so much even why do I need you? Because I had to shift that mindset too, to go from independent to interdependent. Not so much a dependent, but to be able to work together with someone to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish in life. But I also have in the back of my mind that I can get these things done with or without you. And it can sometimes it's negative, but at the same time, it's also strengthening because now my partner is able to trust in me to get these things done. And he doesn't have to be there to hold my hand and get them done.
And I don't want to cut you off, but I see a lot of that, like a man, like if a woman makes a statement, oh, I don't need a man, or you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys take that kind of negatively. It don't mean we don't need y'all. It just means we accomplished a lot with or without a man, and that's okay too.
It's nice to have y'all.
It's not. No, we need y'all because we can't
create without y'all.
We can't recreate. We can't be fruitful. I can't be the apple without you being the seed.
The truth of the matter. That's the truth there. But that's the reality of it. And then just to think during that season of singleness, I keep messing that up, right? I remember one of my friends called me maybe a year ago, and she was like, I went to therapy, and my therapist told me to date myself, and I just bust out laughing and started thinking of me. She's like, my friend did that. And I said, that was the best time of my life, baby. To this day, like, I remember going to Applebee's, and I sat down and I ate, and the waiter actually gave me his number. And I was reading a book, and it was talking about creating that space to date yourself and how people will fall more in love with you because you are that person. It was funny because that resonated with me. That is what happened. I was probably by myself 2 years, maybe 3 before things really got to cracking in my life. And it was honestly, I didn't want to be in a relationship then, but it was like, you can't miss this blessing.
That's what it be. You be so wrapped up in your singleness and just like, yo, you are just walking. Your head is just, you on this high horse right now in your singleness, you know? And it's a beautiful feeling knowing that I got this. I got this. Without a man, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And a guy should want a woman that has that, you know? But a lot of times I noticed that men, they like, I'm not going to say needy women, but that's okay too. That's fine too. Because you can also come into a woman's life at her low point and you can bring her up. You're supposed to put your woman on that pedestal. You're supposed to put her there. That's your trophy. Walk around like you be seeing Will Smith and Jay-Z like this with their woman. That's how I want to feel. Okay? Invest in me, and I'm your investment. I'm your lifetime investment. If that's how you view me. Now, if you want to just kick it, or you listen, you have to. A man have to say that too. Look, I'm not really looking for nothing serious, cause y'all can create perfect vibes with ill feelings.
Ooh,
y'all can create men do that. Y'all create perfect vibes with ill feelings.
All right, stop bashing my homeboys. Bring it back. Stop bashing my homeboys.
Listen,
let's get back.
Talking to
self-love.
Let's get back to
self-love. Let's get back to self-love.
Okay.
Self-love.
We here.
Self-love.
Loving self.
Getting to know yourself in that season. What have you learned about you being by yourself?
Being by myself, I have learned that I'm emotional. I like attention sometimes. I don't hold on to much. Like if something's bothering me, or I don't hold on to grudges. You know what I'm saying? If I put my mind towards something, it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done regardless. I'm goofy. I like nice things, but I'm very humble.
All right, you ain't on the dates that you gave me enough.
What?
I said you ain't on the dates that you gave me enough.
Oh, okay. You asked me what I have learned. I got some years. I've been years of singleness now. So I got some time.
But the point is to take the time and get to know yourself in your season of singleness, because it enables you and educates you on yourself, who you are bringing to the table, what you provide, what you are not willing to tolerate. It actually sets your boundaries and your standards. It teaches you to create those, because you begin to protect your peace. You begin to protect your peace. Like, that's really important. Like, I'm so peaceful by myself. Mm-hmm. I don't need your drama.
Yes.
Ooh. So, and that creates a space for, I think, healthy relationships, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's mine too. I agree. Because I don't want to cut you off, but it was a question. It was years ago. Me and my homegirl at work, we worked and had a conversation. We said, she asked me, we asking each other, we like, what do you bring to the table? And years ago, I had thought about it, and I'm like, I had to think about it. What do I bring to the table? At that time, I didn't have much on my list. I'm bringing my 2 kids. I work. I'm a hard worker, but that question really bothered me. Like, how can I expect a man to do X, Y, and Z for me if I haven't done it for myself? And that's what made me take the necessary and the steps that I took to get to where I am today. Like, I gotta have something to bring to the table. I can't sit here and be like, oh, I want this, that, and the third, and I can't even get that for myself. And it's okay if you can't afford, if you can't get it, it's okay too. At least, you know what I'm saying? You gotta at least try to accomplish what it is that you want in a man. And like you said, that eliminates a lot of BS, or it eliminates a lot of how men say, oh, they golden and they just want this, that, and the third. Oh no,
I got mine. What you got?
What you got? And it also plays a point with when it comes to a man. What you bringing to the table? I got my table.
And think about when y'all come together with it, though.
Oh, baby.
We multiplying, baby.
We got an event space. We got tables, nigga. We got tables.
We are multiplying. We are bringing 2 whole individuals together because you took that time to get to know and love on yourself.
Yes.
And I just see a lot of women like, I don't know who I am. So you said you took a process. What was your process to getting to know yourself? What was the steps?
My process probably wasn't even on purpose. I just popped up with 2 kids. And I took that time off to focus more so on becoming a single parent. I had to lock in. I locked in with my kids and what my situation and circumstances was at the time. So I eliminated myself out the dating field. So I took some years off. I had jumped back in. I was like, okay, I got my life is going kind of smooth. Let me try dating. I didn't like it. So I took myself back out of dating. And here I am again. I got a level head. I have grown. I have matured. It takes maturity to date too. It takes maturity. You have to have a mature mindset. You can't just be, I want to go get a 2 for, let's go to Applebee's, get the 2 for $20 and I want to go to, no. You just got to know what works for you. And I've learned that.
And you can't be concerned, though, when you say the mature mind. If you're dating and they're dating multiple people, it's not about what they got going on with those multiple people. It's not about what they got going on with those multiple people until y'all decide, okay, we're in a relationship.
And
we dating whoever we want to.
Yeah. And listen, and that, I be noticing too, a lot of people be like, I be seeing the little memes in the posts and stuff. They be funny, but come on now, y'all. The one I seen one where they said, when I first talked to a nigga, I want him to cut off all his girls.
It don't work like that. It don't work like
that. Because guess what? You got Henry, you got Billy Bob, you got.
Well, you better have them if you don't.
You better have them still texting you good morning, beautiful. They better be still texting, because girl, if you don't.
Until you all create that environment that we are in a relationship. When you create that environment that we are in a relationship, should nobody be coming up in that relationship?
You can't get mad.
That's y'all. But if we dating, enjoy, have fun, go experience some things, okay?
Got to, because
most times one person paying for the other. So have a blast, enjoy.
See, back when I was started dating, I was in I ain't gonna say fresh out of high school, because I dated over the years, but in my younger stages of dating, I would say it was all about the movies and then I'm a grown woman now. We gotta.
Okay, so here's this. What kind of dates did you take yourself on?
Hotel rooms, spa days.
She took me to see Janae Aiko.
Janae Aiko. Okay. You know, concerts and all, anything that I want to do.
Okay. So those are kind of dates you're expecting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And nothing is wrong with having that standard.
Yes.
That's her standard because that's the space she created for herself.
For myself. Yes, definitely. I create that space, so I expect to receive that as well. What you want to do? It's your world. I love questions like that. My world? Let's go to Bali. You said it's my world. I'm taking it, roll with it.
All right, back to the process. The process of getting to know yourself. My process, I wasn't coming out of a hurt relationship or anything like that. Nope. It was a situationship. But I decided it was a situationship I got myself into. Situation didn't work out too well, and I got lost in books. And in that time, I learned to love myself, and it was a blast. Like I said in the beginning, I enjoyed my single season. I enjoyed to just get in my car, drive, and get lost. Like I, at that point, lived in Saginaw, so I would go get lost in Bay City and explore. I was really like the Dora the Explorer. I would come home and tell my roommate all the different places that we should go. And then I would like.
You used to call me like, girl, I just found this new place. When me and the kids when we came up, like, you found this place?
I would take my own vacations. But it allowed me to know what I liked, what I didn't like, what kind of dates I would go on. Like I would try the club. That was never my space. Everybody knows that was never my space. So I actually ended up meeting my now fiance in college before all of this. And it just worked. So where do you go to meet that person, I guess? Where do you go to get the dates cracking?
I'm convinced I'm going to meet my husband at the gym.
Because that's where she hang out at.
I hang out at.
You can't go.
Or at work, but no, because all of them men in Chrysler, in the plant life period, y'all heard the rumors. It's partially true.
Let's not make this the hood news, okay?
This ain't hood news, but I'm just saying. That's not my place of dating, no.
So we want to meet our spouses with the expectation of who we want them to be, a reflection of who we want them to be. So you say you want to meet your spouse at the gym. So you want them to be fit,
definitely,
or health nut.
I mean, he could be about that, and he don't got to be, just a gym head, gym rat or nothing. But let's have something in common that we could both elevate in together.
And my personal preference was somebody who was into their faith and in tune, and I happened to meet him in college. Also, it was very important that that person was into the youth, into purpose and passion. And that's one thing in my single season is I got wrapped up in my purpose and passion. Mm-hmm. I learned what I love. So let me take that back. Sorry, y'all. Mm-hmm. I remember getting so consumed in what I love. And that spoke a lot about who I was and getting to know me and what I did moving forward with the rest of my life, honestly. Mm-hmm. A reflection of the way I'm living now. I just worked with the young people and I educated and empowered. And now I'm able to do the same in everything that I do. Hey, look at God. He loves me. Hey.
What are some mistakes back then that you say you did make in dating?
Not creating boundaries, not having that conversation, not communicating, not knowing there was a difference between dating and in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I was like you in the beginning. I want to focus on that one person when we were just dating. Meanwhile, that one person had 6 other people. So that's how it was a situationship.
And that's what we classify.
You ended up in a situationship. It's not a relationship. Mm-hmm. It's a lot going on, and I just happen to be one of the figures. Yeah, I didn't want that. Yeah. So that was one of not clarifying the roles and not having that conversation and not thinking that conversation was important. Like somebody told me you need to have that conversation. I'm like, no, I don't. Like it's very apparent. He spent all this time with me, so they don't even matter. No. They matter.
If it's a will, it's a way. Okay.
They matter. So clarifying and having those conversations and being on the same page. So my mistakes was that, but now, communication.
So how is dating your fiance? How is dating life now?
Ooh, baby, it's a work in progress.
You got a new baby in the house. It's back to school, homework. How is dating now?
It's a priority.
Okay.
It is a priority. It's about finding that babysitter that we trust to be gone for that long, but we slot them in. And dating might not be going out though. It might be that Netflix and chill, and I'm okay with that because it's more so about spending that time with each other. Yes. It's not about going to spend the top dollar on each other. It's about being able to have a space where we can communicate and have fun and still laugh.
And that's I think that's where a lot of the dating mistake errors come into. We want to jump into that, like you said, that's where the Netflix and chill come in. That's okay in your stage now. Y'all done got through the dating and get to know. You don't.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your statement. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh, okay. You can't just jump into the let's Netflix and chill. No, we gonna get outside this house. We gonna go out into the world and see how we collab outside of this intimate space.
Our first date, according to him, was was the Lion King in his dorm. So Netflix and chill is what started this. Because in all honesty, it's about that time together and getting to know each other, no matter the space that you're in. I think where the line gets blurred with this Netflix and chill is now he done Netflix and chill up inside of you. Ain't nothing wrong with Netflix and chill. We have a blast Netflix and chill, and you bring the right snacks, it's good. The problem becomes when you letting everybody Netflix and chill, and they Netflix and chilling up inside of you. Because ain't nothing wrong watching a movie and having a good conversation together. And I'm just gonna tell the truth though.
Nothing wrong with that.
And women, we want men to show out. So that's another issue that is wrong with the Netflix and chill. Because you want them to come fully packaged. And I didn't say it earlier in the conversation because it didn't trigger, but that's the reality of it. It's you want it to be polished. We want
that effort.
Yeah.
We want that effort put into it.
But okay, if I'm a brother at home, I'm really interested in you and all I got is $2. But I got a lot of food in my refrigerator and I got access to Netflix.
You want to know what I want you to do? I want you to put that blanket out in front of that living room.
But you just said we went Netflix and chilling on the first date.
You got to make it special at least.
Okay, well go ahead and show them how to put the effort out there.
If that's what you have to offer me in that Netflix and chill moment, that's fine. I'm not going to say, ugh. I'm not going to do that. Make it special. You know, like you said, we want our men to show out a little bit. So if you got to put the blanket down, we got to have an intimate living room picnic, put some candles, little tea light candles at the Dollar Tree, put them around for me. Have my wine or cook me something or say, can you come over and cook or anything? It's about, we have to communicate that. Look. And a man, you might not want to say, oh, I ain't got it this week. Or, you know what I'm saying? And then too, if you do have a woman that come over like, oh, this is what we about to do, that just ain't the woman for you. That's just what it is. That she letting her character come out right away.
Because character speaks volumes.
Volumes. So, you know, it's just about, you have to be comfortable. We about to laugh. We about to sit here and talk, make some jokes. You ain't got no cards.
We can dance. Because I remember dancing in my living room by myself. And that is honestly my favorite aspect of my relationship. Now, we dance at home. We dance anywhere. That's dope. But I remember being in my single season and my favorite song in my living room by myself. Nobody was in the house and I had a blast. I think I texted you all the songs that I was dancing to that night. And now that's my favorite aspect of my relationship.
That's dope. And y'all found something that works for y'all. That's y'all.
That's another thing. Find something that works for you.
Stop paying attention to these social media relationships. Stop saying, oh, I see her man treat her like this. I want this. Oh, I want that man. Because listen, how a man treat a woman, that don't necessarily mean he gonna treat you that way. Stop trying to put your hand in somebody else's cookie jar. Get your blessing.
Your self-love is a reflection of what you know about yourself. So take the time to get to know yourself. Find what works for you.
Everything will fall in line.
Bottom line.
That's it. Self-love. That's the number one thing to dating. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you're going to tolerate whatever that man got to give you. And he gonna if you put your vulnerability out there, if you display it, guess what he gonna do? He gonna prey on that. He gonna, oh, she looking for a man. She want this, that, and the third. Or, you know, Now start saying, I want this kind of man. I expect this. I expect that. They're gonna be like, oh, I can't even do her
because you got it together when you
got
know
too
what
much
you
going
want.
on. I can't even hang with her. So stop saying, oh, I want somebody, because guess what? They're gonna think you want anybody, and I don't want anybody.
I want my somebody.
That's it.
So I'm gonna leave it to y'all like this. The first thing, we want you to love yourself because you are amazing. You are limitless. You are beautiful. Get to know yourself. Take that time to yourself. How do you get to know yourself? Find out what you enjoy. Mm-hmm. Date yourself. Mm-hmm. Love on yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you have a hard time with loving on yourself or just dating yourself, take a friend with you. Hang out with your homegirls. Yeah. A man is not going to fill that void. You have to create your own happiness, and that's a whole nother podcast right there. You have to create your own happiness. Come to him whole and happy, and you all can create something magical together, and life will be good.
And if you know you want it to last a lifetime, don't force it. Y'all got a lifetime to go. Y'all gonna bump your head. Y'all gonna tripping fall. But y'all got a lifetime to go. Create your story. Start it. Chapter 1.
Enjoy the process and trust the process.
Trust it.
Dating, in a relationship, courting, then marriage. That's just our opinion. That's the way we laying it out. Hey!
I got my nails done.
It's coming. We praying on that ring.
But yeah.
Until next time.
I'm Asia.
I'm Christian, and it's been real and limitless.
Limitless combos.
Love y'all.